Hey, I'm Gannon Ferrell, bassist for Sawyer Fredericks, and this is the gear that I use on tour. So this is my Ibanez SRH 505F. It's an Ibanez fretless bass. It's got a piezo system in the bridge and no actual magnetic pickups. And it gives this really kind of warm, round, almost upright sound. So I thought that for a folk project, like folk rock, I almost wanted that more upright sound. But I'm primarily a guitar player, can't really play the upright. So this is as close as we're gonna get. I used to work at Guitar Center, and they had this hanging up on the wall one day, and I picked it up, and then I kept picking it up. And then when I got this gig, I just knew that this would be the perfect bass for the project. And it's really, really simple, just a volume, and I think this is a mic blend, so it blends the piezo with, I think, an internal microphone. I usually keep that rolled all the way up, and volume rolled all the way up, and that's it. Yeah, so I got this bass last January, so I've had it for about a year now, and these are the same stock strings on it. I've never touched them. You know, they get a little more broken in, a little more warm and kind of dull over time, but that really just makes that kind of thump of what I'm looking for in the fretless acoustic thing. It's 132 to 45. So 132, 100, 80, 65, and 45 flat wound strings. I think Ibanez uses D'Addario, but I'm not too certain about that. It's tuned B, E, A, D, G. So standard four string bass with a low B. I have my Polytune up here. That's a magical little device that helps me tune on the fly. I do mostly finger picking, but on one of our songs, Born, I use this John Pierce. Really, really great pick. I love the shape of it. It's kind of a funny shape. Allows me to get a lot of purchase with my thumb for when I'm playing guitar, but when I'm playing bass, I actually turn it to the side and use the rounder edge because I find it gives a little more attack on the thicker strings. The strap was actually a gift from a student and friend of mine named Wolf back in Connecticut. He gave me a Telecaster and gave me this strap with it. I've been using this ever since. This is a Proline gold tipped. It's kind of the Guitar Center brand of like a Mogami gold tip cable. So same components, same conductivity, but like half the price. So I have my Mark bass. I believe it's a 1x14 or 1x16 speaker. And this is actually not generally how I have it set. I have the highs rolled, just a little past noon. Same with the high mids. I'll usually have the low mids down here and the lows rolled up. So I have a little bit of attack on top, a lot of bottom end. I keep the gain and master volume at around like 10 o'clock or so. Yeah, the gain actually does more for boosting the volume than I find the master does. Then there's these two filters here. I think there's like an envelope filter and like some sort of pass filter. Usually keep these opposite to one another. I find that if you have them both cranked up, they kind of cancel each other out a little bit. I haven't figured out exactly what those do, but when I have them set like that, it gives it this really kind of warm, punchy sound. And then got a line out here. I usually keep that around 11, and then they run the line through the back and out to the house and do what they want with it. And then I have my trusty 2-in-1 bass case and amp stand that knocks it back and lets me hear when I'm standing out there. And that's everything that's going on here. No pedals in between. Pretty simple rig. If you're curious what all this sounds like, then come out to see Sawyer Fredericks, and you can find our schedule at sawyerfredericks.com.